It's time for Two Wild and Crazy Dads with your hosts, the Maestro and the Bronco. It's the show that talks about the important stuff in life. Let's start the show.
Back again with featured panelist Pippi G.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
What's up, man? What's up?
The last check,
So-
well, we can discuss it after. The last paycheck kind of bounced a few times, but I'm sure we can work that out later.
Yeah. That's not that kind of show.
No.
See, the funding from the sponsors has not come in. That's why the check has been late.
Oh,
It's in the mail. It's in the mail.
Okay. Oh, excellent.
So I looked up some interesting things, little facts, whatever, interesting classic rock kind of stuff. For example, apparently in 1973, Pink Floyd bought a pub so that they'd have a place to hang out before gigs.
Yeah. What is that?
I didn't know that. Interesting.
I mean, never. Yeah.
I mean, it's
pub,
kind of cool though.
Yeah. You know, every rehearsal place kind of becomes a pub at some point when you get all your friends hanging out and everyone brings a
Yeah,
box
but I
of
mean,
beer.
you just buy a pub just so you had a place. Like, that's kind of cool.
Was it their hometown? Do you know, or like a
I don't
place where
know.
they
It
recorded?
didn't. Yeah, it didn't say. I guess it was just like a place where they tend to play a lot or something. I don't know.
Very new car caviar, gold star. Think I'll buy me a football team. Right out of money.
Money. Yeah. Apparently, one time, Aerosmith had to flee a venue through the laundry room because fans had broken down the backstage door.
Good or bad reviews? Like, were the fans angry or just wanted to
I
get
would
at them?
imagine they were hot and heavy for
The glitter
some love in
twins.
an elevator.
Nice. Do you know what their what name they used to book into hotels as when they first started out?
No, let's hear it.
What was it? Dr. J. Jonah and the Interns.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just remember that from when I first learned about Aerosmith.
Interesting. You know any fun facts about fun factoids?
No, not today.
Have we discussed AC/DC?
You know
Remember?
what's funny is AC/DC. One of the fun facts was about them. Their name, when they made their name, it actually wasn't about electricity.
Bisexual.
It was inspired by a sewing machine label.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
interesting.
My dad said
I
it was
did not
bisexual.
either. Apparently, in Australia, sewing machines have influence, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
And the Fleetwood Mac song, Go Your Own Way, it was recorded while half the band wasn't even speaking to each other.
That was a day that ends with Y.
But that's you know, say what you want, that's a high level of professionalism to like not even be speaking to each other, hate each other, and still come in and fucking knock out a banger like that.
Yeah.
The whole album or CD was.
There was rumors they were all jacked on. Tusk was a battle.
Yeah.
Great albums though.
Oh yeah, soundtrack of the '70s, man. Totally. Sue used to
It
hate it when
is.
Fleetwood Mac would book tours in the '90s because you never knew if they were going to break up right before the show.
Yeah, that Rumors album, that was a great one.
It to this
It
day.
is. Yeah, I mean, it's still one of the best, honestly. You know, it generated me. This is kind of silly to me. Top five, or sorry, top six most underrated classic rock deep cuts. And I don't know, I was a little surprised, almost insulted that three of them were Led Zeppelin, and
Underrated?
probably just, I know, yeah, underrated deep
Okay.
cuts.
Okay.
I think, I don't know, I like all of them. I know all three of these songs very well, so I was a little surprised to see them on here. The Rain song, which I wholeheartedly agree is an underrated deep cut. That's
Right, so,
it's a great song in my
what's the
opinion.
riff on that one? I'm trying to think of it.
It's
Dun,
starts
dun,
out,
dun, dun, dun.
it's almost
That's when
got
the
kind of
lawyer.
like this David Bowie space, oddity kind of vibe to it, like the wah, 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 kind of sound.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
Is that
Rain
close
song, the
the
Rain
door, turn
song.
out the lights?
It's the Rain song.
Is that close the door, turn out the lights? You know they won't be here tonight.
Oh,
Or-
yeah,
That's
I
Houses of
think
the Holy,
so.
isn't it? That's Houses of the
No,
Holy.
it does the stuff at the
Yeah,
beginning, and then
I know
it's
which one
like,
Rain song is. Yeah.
yeah. And then 10 Years Gone. 10 Years Gone was the other, and
Yeah,
Trampled Underfoot.
I love Achilles' Last Stand.
Yo,
No one ever
bang in the
mentions that
chat.
one.
What's up, bang? Um, but yeah, those three, they just kind of surprised me. Like, I figured they would be more popular. Um,
Who was asked?
Genesis, Genesis, Supper's Ready is on
Oh,
that list.
do you know the song?
I do not off top. I'm sure
It's
if I
it's
listen to it, I might, but off top of my head, I do not.
it's a 20-minute epic by Peter Gabriel about a bad drug trip.
Oh,
It's fucking amazing, but it's a long journey.
and then there's two more on the list. The Real Me by The Who and
That's a good one,
39
Tommy.
by Queen.
Oh yeah, I have a special story about 39.
Let's hear it. We know
Well, are
about
you familiar
38
with the
special.
song?
Let's hear about 39 special.
39 is a song written by Brian May of Queen. He has a degree
Mm-hmm.
in quantum physics, and he wrote a song about ships sailing off into the blue instead of the ocean. They were going up into the sky looking for a new Earth to settle. And in the end, he comes back, and it's only 1 year in his life, but it's 100 years on Earth. So his wife's gone, his daughter's aged, and stuff like that. And my dad was listening to it with me when I was a kid, trying to figure out why I liked this band Queen. And my dad just said, he goes, "Wow, that's a fucking sad song." And it's like, huh? And I didn't even realize it was about quantum physics yet. And my dad just instantly touched on it and said, "Wow, that's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard." So yeah, 39 is a special song to me.
Wow, that's cool.
1975, I think, quantum physics song.
Huh. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember that now from the Bohemian Rhapsody movie that Brian May, like that's just wild to think that you're one of the most famous guitarists from one of the most famous bands to ever play, and you have a degree in quantum physics.
Yeah, that's not
You're
something
not
you
going
pick
to
up
hear
in your
that
spare
about
time.
Keith Richards. You don't hear that about Keith
Yeah.
Richards. You don't hear that about, Mick Mars or
Yeah.
Eddie Van Halen or Jimmy
Yeah, that's a
Page,
weird
Jimi
one.
Hendrix. It's just wild.
Even like, so-called geniuses like Rush
Jimmy.
or the Jimmy
Oh,
had,
yeah.
any of these so-called geniuses, if they got a doctorate degree, it's an honorary. Nobody fucking went to university.
No, not like that.
And they're
Not to
considered
that
really
degree.
smart, So Brian May
You
is
got
like,
a
damn.
Donnie boy. You got a hidden degree you're not telling us about.
I wish. I got a pimp degree.
Pimp degree.
You just feel the wallet.
Pimping ain't easy,
It
man.
feels a little light, honey.
That's a never-ending.
You want to talk
That's
a
a
little light?
never-ending school. That's a school for life.
It's as light as a feather.
Come on, girl. You holding on to daddy? Of course, you're my favorite. I want to buy you something pretty.
Makes me think of the bottom bitch, the South Park episode. Do you know what I am saying? Where
South
Butters
Park fucking
becomes the
covers
pimp.
everything. Yeah. Butters.
The kissing company.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, you want to make some motherfucking money? You could be
Pimpin'
earning
ain't
some
easy.
real cash. That was a good one.
You can be married for
But,
real cash.
I was talking about, we were talking about guitarists, and I mentioned Keith Richards. Apparently, one of these fun facts here. Keith Richards once fell asleep on stage mid-concert and kept playing.
I thought he did that for every concert.
I was sitting here thinking when I read that the first time, I was like, did he really fall asleep or did he kind of like pass out?
I have dreams about that. I have
feel like
dreams
it's a
where we'll be at
blackout,
band practice. I have dreams where I'll be at band practice and playing a song, and all of a sudden I'll go, fuck, how long have I been asleep? And I don't know where we are and what song we're playing and when did we change. But I've never had it happen in real life.
Well, I know, like, I don't, okay. You have moments where your body kind of goes into autopilot and you zone out. Like, for me, that happens a lot when I'm driving. Like, I'll be thinking about something, and it's like my eyes and my consciousness is focused on the road, and I see the cars, I see them slowing down, I turn, whatever, but my mind is actively thinking about whatever it is that's on my mind, and then like I'll get miles down the interstate and be like, I don't remember passing any of that other stuff. Like, damn, I don't remember that drive. Like, I was present during all of it, but it just didn't store in my memory like the thought process
It's startling
that I was
sometimes.
having did.
I mean, as long as
it's
you know
a
you're not
concern.
dead tired and,
No.
overworked to the
Like,
nines.
I'm
If you're
wide
just
awake.
cognizant,
This
it's
is
like,
like on my way home from work, and my mind is just like thinking about something.
NPCs.
Either one of y'all ever do that? No.
Yeah. It
Get
frightens you
like miles
sometimes.
down
You'll
the
go,
road
fuck,
and
I
be
don't
like,
remember.
oh, shit.
I don't remember the bridge.
Walking somewhere, and then you get somewhere, and you're like, I don't remember the walk, because you were deep in thought about whatever it was. No, just me.
No, not walking, but definitely driving.
Well, just whatever. Like, it
Yeah.
could be anything. Like, you could just be sitting at the house and have like football on, and then like you're thinking about something, and it's like, oh shit, I missed a whole quarter. What just like
Yeah.
when did
Yeah.
they score? And you never left the couch. You've been sitting there the
Yeah.
entire time, TV
That
right
I
in
can
front of you,
relate
and
to.
you're like, when did they score? I totally missed that whole like
They're
drive.
kicking off, and he
It's
went, what the fuck?
commercial?
I missed a drive.
Yeah.
They go, what?
And it's
11
like you
minute
weren't even
drive.
looking at your phone or anything. You were staring at the TV, just kind of like zoned out and were thinking about something else.
It's quite hypnotic.
But I do believe that Keith Richards passed
Yeah.
out, whether it was sleep induced or something else induced.
I mean, yeah, we've all done it at a party where you're just sort of standing up and almost you just catch yourself in that moment of zero gravity and go, fuck, wake up.
What
You're
was
nodding
it?
off.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They called it browning out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where you're not quite blacked out. You remember like bits and pieces, but it's all fuzzy. I love that show, man. That's one of the best shows to ever
We binged a
come
few
out.
last night.
You watched a few last night?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna watch a few. I think I might put that on tonight after I'm done watching football.
There was one. First time I really
I've,
listened to the writing. It was fucking brilliant in
oh,
this one
those guys
episode.
are fucking hilarious. I know
Some,
you're not there yet, Donnie, but if you've ever seen this one, Old Lady House, the one where they think that Mac's mom and Charlie's mom are like having fight. They're like Charlie's getting these messages from his mom, and he thinks that like she's in trouble or that Mac's mom is abusing her or whatever. So they put a bunch of Dennis's hidden cameras in the house, and they're watching it. And then Dennis is sitting in the office at Patty's and has all the monitors set up and starts adding a soundtrack like you would hear on some 80s sitcom, aww, woo, claps and stuff. And he's doing it with the little, like the music in the background. Dude, it is one of the funniest episodes. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And it genuinely looks like one of those old timey shows, like laugh tracks and everything. He adds in. You seen that one?
So I grew up watching. I remember that whole arc was good. I don't remember that particular episode, but that whole arc where the mothers were living together was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a funny episode to begin with, and then you meet Poppins the dog. Dude, I had a dog nasty. Like Poppins. I swear to God, like this dog that I had, Buddy. Okay, like he's the other one I had. I was telling you before I got the coonhound to play with him. Whatever, she kept him alive. He was almost 18, almost turned 18, and I kept looking at my wife and I was like, "It's fucking Poppins. We got Poppins." Like you keep thinking this dog's gonna die, and like
sea turtle.
There were times where he would be like walking around the house swaying, like you think, like you seriously, like we'd be like, okay, it's coming. It's like within the next week or two, he's done. And this little fucker would just like snap out of it and be like walking around wagging his tail like the next day, and it's like what? And
just to piss you off.
One time he was like bad for like a while, and then one of my dad's friends was like, give him children's Dramamine. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. Their dog, I guess, had vertigo, and it sounded a lot like what he was doing, and they gave him Dramamine, like children's, broke a tablet in half, gave him half every day.
For car sickness, right?
Yeah, gave him half every day, and the dog was fine. So I did that with Buddy. Sure as shit, he was fine. So every once in a while, he'd get one of these spells, and for a couple of days, we'd give him some children's Dramamine, and he'd be all right. It was like, I'll be damned. Poppins strikes again.
Bill Cosby used to use the Dramamines. That was so they wouldn't. No, it was serious. He'd give them with the other stuff so they wouldn't throw up and choke.
Oh,
is that why he invented the pudding pops?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, kids, get out of that tree.
Eat the pop and it makes you sleepy.
And then you wake up and I don't.
Inside.
Yeah, I remember when he got out of jail, someone said he fucking Kaiser Sose out of jail, went from using a walker to skipping. And
yeah, Grandpa Joe.
Yeah, he said he was Kaiser Sose as he left the jail.
It's like a kid when they're sick and they stay home from school.
Yeah.
And then like the minute that it's too late to take them to school, or like the time that school would get out and their friends are home in the neighborhood, suddenly they just feel a million times better. They were on their deathbed that morning, but like by the time that bell rings, their body suddenly just like healed, like one of those revival creatures came down and like sickness be gone.
Heal, baby.
Suddenly they're doing cartwheels out the door thinking they're gonna go play. I'm for me,
I'm like, make them stay in, man.
If
You're
you're
in,
too
you're
sick
sick.
to go to school,
Yeah.
you are too sick to go anywhere else. You stay your ass inside.
Right.
And if you feel really good, you can go clean your room.
Yeah, if you're feeling, let's just, don't want you passing
Or
out there
something.
because you're too sick. Stay in here, clean your room. If you pass out, you're not too far from bed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like the way you think and parenting.
But
Do you guys ever do the thermometer up to the light bulb? Stay home.
No.
no. No, I
Mommy's
never
take
thought
a
of
temperature.
that.
You hold
Light
it near a
bulb.
light
That's
bulb.
slick.
Mm.
Doesn't really do a whole lot of good with all these LED lights, so
Yeah, heats up pretty fast too. Your mother looks at you like 114. It's like what? It's
well,
an
the
art.
LED bulbs typically don't get as hot like the
Yeah.
fluorescent bulbs do.
Well, I was one generation after the rectal thermometers, so I'm not bitching about having mom put a glass thermometer in my mouth that
You know
took a
what?
minute
You
to
know
read.
what? Our daughter, um, she was a breeze with potty training, but did not want to shit on the toilet. Like, would not do it. Like, refused to shit. She would hold it all day long, and then when we put her in pull up at night to go to bed, she'd just straight shit, and then like holler for us to come change her.
Yeah.
So my wife would set her on the toilet. We would put her on the toilet and tell her that you're not getting down and getting the pull up and going to bed until you poop. We know you have to. You've been holding it all day. It's there. And this little girl would sit there and start like, she'd be sitting there and she'd be like, drifting off, falling asleep on the toilet because she's so tired and she was stubborn. And then like
Seriously?
she would like pinch and hold and like cry, whatever. So we had this little thermometer, and it was like it had a little purple dog on the end of it because it was meant for kids to do the rectal thermometer, whatever if need be. So my wife would hold her and like use it to try to break up the poop because like we thought she was constipated, whatever. So she put some Vaseline on it and like try to break it up, whatever, to help it come out, whatever. And she would get so mad. So
my parents did that to me. Suppositories.
So whenever, yeah, essentially. So whenever it was, she was being stubborn, whatever, my wife would be like, all right, I'm gonna go get Purple Dog, and she'd be like, no, don't get Purple Dog, no. It traumatized her and got her through that. Like she got over that, and it traumatized her at the same time. Like I feel like to this day we can mention Purple Dog and she'd be like, eyes would like water over or something.
Shit her pants.
Yeah.
Shit on the spot. It's Pavlov's dog.
There you go.
My youngest went through a stage where she had a potty training chair, and she'd only poop in the potty training chair. She wouldn't poop on an actual toilet.
I'd be fine with that. I would have been perfectly fine with that, but not even that.
Well, I've only changed one diaper in my whole life.
And I don't know if you've ever been around somebody who is like a home pooper, shy pooper, whatever, and like holds it all day at work or whatever until they get home. When you hold it in like that, it's like it traps all of the smell in with it and everything.
You got to repaint the bathroom after they're done.
Oh my God. So she would like
fucking awful.
Fill up this pull-up and like you would go into a room to change her and like think that she'd been sleeping in it all night and had like chili the night before or something. Because like you walk in that room and you're like, oh, did you have Taco Bell for lunch or something?
Sue says it hits you like a wall, gets in your clothes.
Yeah, and it's like a thick funk that just hangs in the air.
Is it like using the bathroom at Walmart?
Yeah, oh my God, dude, that is the worst. Listen. I went to the dispensary Thursday. I think it was Thursday. Listen, I stopped by, and some dude had come out of the bathroom. It's a little single bathroom. I had to pee so bad. I got my stuff, walked over, and was about to I went to go before they called my name. They called my name because the door was locked. So I was like, well, I guess I'll wait. One and only little one person, men, women, whatever, in the whole building. I mean, they probably have some in the back for the employees, but I'm sitting there about to pee my pants. They call my name. I go back. I'm kind of dancing, whatever. And I go back to leave, and then all of a sudden I hear water running, hands washing. I'm like, oh, he's done. Dude comes walking out, looks at me, just kind of head down as I'm heading towards the bathroom, and then just straight towards the bathroom or to the front door or whatever. So as soon as I didn't even open the door, I just got to it, and I was like, oh, I could smell. And as soon as I opened the door, it was just it was how you walk into a sauna, a steam room, and there's all the steam hanging. It was just an invisible layer of that, but it was just.
And you know what? It gets out, and everyone in the fucking place is looking at you, going, "What the fuck has that guy just done?"
Honestly, I that was the quickest piss I ever had. One, just so that I could get in and out. For anybody that saw me come in, they see me come out instantly, and I'm just disgusted face, whatever. Not even shy about coming out with my shirt.
I'll call the guy out. I'll take a whiff when I go in there. I go, "Whoa, dude, not bad." Give him a nod.
Listen, I never want to call anybody out because I had a traumatic experience in New York City.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I was
this
in.
is the sort of thing I'm
okay,
pretty sure I've
so,
done, though.
Huh? Let's just say I will never walk into an M&M store without shame. So I went to New York City with my mom, my stepdad, and my little brother. And it was a family vacation thing. And we stayed in a block away from Times Square. So, or maybe it was 2 or 3 blocks. I don't know. It was a couple blocks. So it was cheaper to stay off Times Square or whatever. So we stayed there or whatever. We went and we're walking around down there one time. If you've never been to New York City, there's no you can't. There's no public bathrooms in Times Square. If you need to use one, you need to use one at a place. And in order to use one at a place, even McDonald's, they force you to buy something so that you can get the code, and they change the code daily. So very limited places have public bathrooms. Well, I, being the tourist, had to get some of that big foldable slice pizza. Bad idea. If you're gonna do that, get it on your way home to the hotel, because so we're walking around and I'm desperately trying to find a bathroom because my stomach's tore up. We realize that the M&M store has a public bathroom that you can use. So we go
that to M&M, like store. The candies?
Yes.
Yeah.
The candy M&Ms, yes.
Yeah.
Big 3-story building. No. So bathrooms all the way up on the top floor, of course. So I go up to get to the 3rd floor, whatever. There's a line. There's a urinal and a stall. And my stomach is hurting. I go into the stall. There's no toilet seat, period. No seat at all. Just a round porcelain bowl hanging off the wall. No seat.
Prison rules.
So I'm already at I have to hover. So I'm hovering. And I kind of missed. Because, when your stomach's upset like that, it's not like you just pushing out a solid log. It's scattered and splattered. So it comes out, and it's I don't my aim was not as accurate as I had hoped for. I was more concerned with my ass not touching that seat that had been pissed all over. Well, bowl, not seat. So it's like on the back of the rim and like dripping down it or whatever. Anyways, so I'm like quickly trying to like clean myself up with this like tissue paper, toilet paper, and I flush and like tried to
Oh
clean it,
no.
but it just like smeared, and I was just like, I'm just I can't like I can't do this. So like I flushed, and it like mostly went down, but it was like just this like streak smeared like awful.
You
It
went upper
was
deck.
horrible. It almost, but it was a public bathroom toilet, so there was no upper part. It was just that flat. Yeah. So
Where's my goddamn drink?
at this point, I'm just like, I know that there's a line of people. I don't want to have to face these people. Like it's like that Dumb and Dumber scene where he
Oh,
flushes
the
the
toilet's not
toilet.
working.
Yeah, it was like that essentially. Like it was like that minus all the overflow. But I had to walk out to just this line of strangers. So I quickly get everything gathered up, pants pulled up, belt buckled, whatever, everything, and I'm just like, I am gonna get out of this situation as quickly as I can. I flush
Full
that
speed.
toilet. I flushed that toilet. I opened that door, and I just went. I did not even turn the corner to go wash my hands. Nothing. I just went left straight. And as I'm exiting the door frame of the bathroom, I get about one step out the door frame into the hallway, and I hear, "Oh, what the fuck!" I just hear, "Oh, what the fuck!" And I just like kept going as quick as I could, straight down those stairs, straight through the stuff. I see my mom and my stepdad and my brother, and they're like, "Hey, did you find a bathroom?" I'm like, "Yep," and just kept walking as quick as I could down that second flight of stairs. Got out to the front of the building, busted out, rounded the corner from the building, and just started walking down the street until I was like away across the street on the other side. And I call them and I'm like, "Hey, whenever y'all are done, I'm outside. I am not stepping foot back in that building. I do not want to make eye contact with any person that might have seen me come from that bathroom." And then I see I hear my mom, "Hey, we see you," and I look up and they're on the second floor just waving through the glass at me, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, oh my god." I was like, "Stop waving at me. I will tell you what happened when I come down here, but do not act like you know me for your own sake." So they come down, I tell them the story, and they're just dying laughing. It's all hilarious to them. My mom's like, "Oh, I got you some M&Ms." I'm like,
Was that a throw away the underwear story?
"No, I walked
Oh,
away
you managed
clean.
to. Oh,
It was
cool.
the throw away the bathroom story.
Yeah, that probably has the worst toilet paper too. Like I could totally imagine what you're
It was
saying. This
no, it was
flimsy,
like seriously,
crumply
it was
stuff.
like wiping my ass with the tissue paper that comes in a gift bag.
Yeah, tiny.
It was awful, awful, thin, rough. Reminds me of a joke I heard when I was a kid. This old woman comes in to a grocery store and goes to the clerk, says, "I need some toilet paper, but I don't have a lot of money." He's like, "Okay, well, it's over here on this aisle. We have Charmin. It's, $5.99 for a pack." And she's like, "Ooh, that's much too expensive." He goes, "Well, we have Quilted Northern. That's $4.99 for a pack." She's like, "I'm still like, I have a tight budget." He's like, "Well, we have this unnamed brand. It's just generic, doesn't have a name to it, and it's $1.99 for a pack. She's like, perfect, I'll take it. A couple days later, she comes back to the grocery store. She goes, son, I thought of a name for that toilet paper. And he's like, oh, yeah? She goes, yeah, you call it the John Wayne toilet paper. And he's like, John Wayne toilet paper? She goes, it's rough, it's tough, and it don't take shit off of nobody.
Nothing like bathroom humor. My favorite little. My dad told me when I was little about a luxury bathroom, where you go in and there's a sign that says if you put your finger, there's no toilet paper, and so you clean. It says, clean your ass with your fingers, and then put your fingers through this hole, and it'll be cleaned by human lips. So guy goes, takes a shit, does that, puts it through the hole, and somebody smashes his finger with a hammer, and he goes, ow, fuck.
That's a good one.
Dad humor. Rim shot.
Great. Yes. Oh yeah, I had some notes, didn't I? Another fun fact here. Apparently the Beatles recorded the Twist and Shout song in one take because John Lennon's voice was about to give out. Like he could feel he was losing his voice, and they just did it in one take because he couldn't do another one.
He does a real scream in it, doesn't he? Shake it up, I'd believe that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One take, boom, one and done.
I love a good one-take story.
They have a top 10 classic rock songs that built personalities. They say that
Stairway's got to be in there.
Sweet Child of Mine, his guitar intro rewired the human race. I get it. I mean, it's one of those like very noticeable, like you hear those opening riffs and you know what song it is instantly.
It's a whole riff, and it's basically it's much like a Rush, just a lick. He plays this in passing twice in a song, but Slash takes the whole riff and makes it a fucking dynamo statement. It's like, wow, he just took that to the. It's like a brilliant riff. Great song.
Oh yeah. So
I actually have a fun fact for that song.
Yeah?
Where he goes, where do we go now? Where do we go now? He couldn't think of any lyrics, so he just kept like repeating himself, saying that, and they kept it in the song.
Where do we go?
Yeah.
Where do we go? Yeah. Cool.
Nice. That's my mom's ringtone for when I or my brother call her.
That's a good song.
I was gonna grab something to drink here. Number 9. Hey.
Number 9. Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
The promises that you might someday escape your hometown. Interesting.
Baby, we were born to run. And it was an anthem. People loved Springy.
They say that Back in Black is your inner hype track.
Yeah. I listen to AC/DC to pump me up.
Yeah, that's a good one. It just says we're fucking still here. We ain't going anywhere.
They say Fleetwood Mac, Go Your Own Way is the breakup song for people who haven't even dated yet.
A little wordy,
Baba O'Reilly is the original teen angst anthem. I could see that.
I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say My Generation. If you want to go just the Who before that. Great song, though. Great performance. Keith Moon's a maniac in it. The drumming is just so weird.
Oh, it's amazing. It really is. Number 4, Dream On, Aerosmith, the song that makes you think your life is a movie trailer. I'll agree with that. Number 3, Hotel California, the Eagles. Says we still don't know what the lyrics mean, but we vibe anyway.
Yeah, it was just about sucked into California lifestyle. Once
Definitely
you
one
check
of those
in, but you
songs.
can't check out. You know.
So the top 2 left. You did mention one of them. Stairway to Heaven being number 2. It says mandatory spiritual awakening at age 12.
Yeah.
Like that song, yeah.
Whoa.
Spiritual awakening.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
It is the number 1. Bohemian Rhapsody,
shit.
Queen. Says it taught us drama, range, and how to headbang safely in a car.
Wayne's World.
That song really does have it all. It really, yeah. Like I remember being a kid, and that was like one of my favorite. Even my kids, like that song made them love it. Like they love that song, and they don't like most of my music.
Before it came out, there was you had to listen to the radio a lot, and at night on the FM stations, which no one listened to, they would play it. And I had my tape recorder ready for about 2 weeks because I'd heard it, a little bit of it, and couldn't find it again. And so I finally got it, and I taped it. And I went to play it for my sister, and then the next day she went to play it for a friend, but she recorded Diana Ross singing the song Mahogany over it. So I had to wait around for another few nights to try and get it taped again. But that song, it's just like Bohemian Rhapsody. It had everything, like you said, drama, opera, fucking heavy metal,
range.
Ballad. Yeah,
it
story.
And it tells a story too. Like it starts out very, very soft, very methodical, very nice. And then all of a sudden it just starts to pick up a little bit, and then bam! Thunderbolts and lightning.
Soul.
Very, very frightening.
Galileo.
The Pink Floyd, The Wall. I don't know if you guys know that album well.
Yeah.
The Trial.
Yeah, of course
the Trial
we know
at the
the
end of that
album.
Yeah, The Trial at the end of The Wall is very much like the opera Pleading for Your Soul in Bohemian Rhapsody. It's the guy pleading for his life, you know. You little shit, you're in it. And the judge.
It's funny because I have always thought of The Wall with that, like the how can you have any soup, or how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your soup?
You can't have any pudding.
Yeah, that just that scene from The Wall, that clip, whatever, like it makes you think of like that's what I think of when one is like, will you let me go, all that, like that, ties together.
Yeah, that's The Walls. Do you like the movie?
I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through. I've seen parts of it.
Pink Floyd fans hate it, but it's a pretty good version of it. No one else has tried.
Yeah, I've seen part of it, like where my stepdad was watching it, or it was on like VH1 or something. And I think videos in between commercial breaks.
All the videos you see on MTV were from the movie, pretty much.
Yeah, that might have been it.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, another brick in the wall.
Yeah, God, what a good album.
Yeah, it was a good album.
Still is.
The Wall, and Dark Side of the Moon. Those two albums. I mean, I really liked Metal.
Metal's, yeah. Got that Careful with the Axe, Eugene. I think that's one of the songs.
And
There's one's called Trees. Something,
Yeah.
Songs of Trees or something early on. That's a weird one, but it's pretty good.
I was thinking Fearless.
I don't know, Fearless. Animals and Wish You Were Here are pretty kick-ass.
Animals, yeah. I Wish You Were Here is great. That's
My favorite's
like,
Completely Numb.
Yeah. That guitar
I
solo.
remember.
Oh.
I remember hearing. I was in college, and I was in this apartment, and me and my buddy, we smoked cigarettes back then, and we were both sitting on the back porch, little patio, drinking some beer, smoking, and one of my neighbors, I guess downstairs or whatever, had his guitar out, and he was just kind of like playing little chords here and there, or whatever, and then all of a sudden I just hear down, 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 like on his acoustic guitar. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
And I just wanted him to keep playing. And it was like he was trying to learn it because he never got very far into it. But I was like, damn, I want to hear when he does.
Is that Wish You Were Here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's one of the easiest licks to learn on the guitar. I've never learned it myself. I can't play it. But everyone goes,
yeah,
play
I
that.
haven't, but I've heard, yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to, like, play more. Hopefully you know more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely good.
I learned the keyboard part for Black Magic Woman, just for the filming the. Another one bites the dust. I knew how to play that one. But other than that, I'm faking it. Other than drumming. I was gonna make. I'm gonna make a video for Donnie. I'm gonna do the Garth drum solo. Ding 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 ding.
You got the blonde wig too.
Yeah, I got some glasses with the tape and
the flannel shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
I got all that. I got all that stuff.
I can do a drum solo without fucking up about 30 rims, so I'd have to make it sound good.
See, that's the beauty of it. With our videos, all your sound is cut, so it doesn't matter how it sounds or if you fuck it up or whatever.
I was talking about making a video of myself as Garth for Donnie doing the drum solo in the music store. I was gonna recreate that for him, just for fun.
Be great.
I'll be the Donnie. I'll be the Garth.
Well, I'm always down to wane it up if you need me.
Yeah, you guys hit Foxy Lady the other day. I thought that was hilarious. Well, you were a sweet little heartbreaker.
Oh, Foxy.
I'm coming to get you.
Donna Dixon.
Baby.
Dan Aykroyd's wife.
Donna Dixon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love that scene in the movie.
But she's coming in the donut place?
Yeah. And he just sees her and goes into the little tunnel visions.
Turns into a Rico Suave.
Man, you know what I just thought of? Sitting here talking about Garth. It's something I haven't had in like ages. Twizzlers.
We have them
I
all the
love
time.
Twizzlers.
And Sue always buys them.
See, for me, like, they were never a favorite. Like, they were never the candy that I went to the store and was like, give me a bag of Twizzlers. But my mom always liked them and had them. And it was the candy that, like, if you put a bag in front of me, I just kept eating them.
When they're fresh, they're
like,
really good.
It was like, this isn't really even, like, remotely close to my favorite candy. But it's not a candy I dislike. But it's here, and I just kept grabbing ropes and chewing on it and eating it.
What's your go-to candy bar?
Oh boy. Typically Reese's or
Peanut butter cup.
I'm a big fan of yeah, the peanut butter cups. I'm a big fan of Kit Kats and Crunch bars.
Nice.
Carmelos.
Ooh.
See, I'm not a big caramel fan. That's why I tend to go for more wafer crispy rice kind of. But I
I like
also
the.
like
I'm like basketball. I like
Cocoa
a big man
Pebbles,
up the middle, like O. Henry or something like that. Yeah, you got the big guy, and you build the
Toblerone,
franchise around. You Toblerone.
the
Then you got like
Toblerone.
Snickers is like your
What
point guard. You know, Snickers takes care of shit. And it's reliable. Kit
what
Kat's like a
about
good power forward.
what you call it? There's a candy bar called what you call it.
I know, it took me a minute.
I'm in Canada.
It took
I'm in
me a
Canada.
second.
We don't have that.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Yeah.
Smarty. We have Smarties here. They're like your M&Ms.
I liked 100 grand bars, even though those had.
Oh, 100,000. That's a good guy off the bench. Not starting lineup, but he's a good bench player.
No.
I like
Crunchy.
Babe
Yeah,
Ruth.
I always like Mounds,
Oh yeah.
and not even because of the
Satisfying.
dark chocolate. I like the coconut.
Coconut.
But I didn't want the
Yeah.
almond. I would get almond joys, and I would pop the almond out and eat that first, and then enjoy the candy like it was a Mound.
Yeah,
like
I go straight
coconut.
to Mounds. Do you guys have cherry blossom?
What are those?
It's a little square. It's a chocolate of it with a cherry inside, a maraschino cherry and some syrup.
Oh yeah,
I think
we
it's a
have
candy.
those. We just call them
Canadian thing.
chocolate covered cherries.
Yeah, I fucking love those things.
That little shape of a bell
Yeah,
or a thimble, whatever. Yeah, those are. Oh my god! You bite it and it like explodes in your mouth. All the syrup and the cherry and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Tastes like diabetes.
gush.
yeah,
Huh?
exactly. And your beer
like
has
the
syrup in it
80s.
for the rest of the night.
Is that what you said?
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it tastes like the 80s.
He said
It
diabetes.
takes me
didn't
back to the
Yeah.
90s for sure. My grandparents always had them, and I would always eat them over there. I loved it, man. I'd sit there and eat like a whole fucking box of those damn things, man.
You guys do pocket like Skittles, Runts, that kind
You
of shit?
know, like Skittles are all right. I like those. Those are good. I like as far as the non-chocolate candy goes, Skittles are good, but I love me some like sour gummy chew kind of stuff, like the rope, the you know,
Yeah.
the ribbons, whatever, just the poppable gummy bites, whatever.
What's the
but
ones with the
sour.
icing inside them too? Vines or whatever? Or is it-
The Nerds ropes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I
those are
get.
good.
That's what I get at the dispensary.
Nice.
Nerds ropes. I'm talking about
Yeah.
like the candy. It's like you get it at Walmart. It's not infused. Or
I can get
anything.
Nerds ropes from the dispensary here. It's wicked,
just
man.
like
200 mil.
the long gummy rope, and then it has like the sour filling in the middle,
Yeah.
right?
There's ones that are like straws.
Oh, that's not the Nerds
It's
ropes. The Nerds ropes are the ones that are covered in it. It's I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, the pixie
Different-
sticks. Oh man.
No,
I love
it's
me some
like
Pixie
it's
Sticks
like a
when I was a kid.
licorice straw with white icing inside it. There's like laces.
Oh,
or,
the ones I'm talking about don't have icing inside. It's like
Yeah, it's just like a
I mean, it's
sugar
like
coated-
icing, but it's like a sour, like cream
Yeah.
paste kind of. Yeah, those are good.
I don't know what you guys call them.
Ropes.
Sue,
sour
Sue
ropes,
could tell. Yeah,
whatever.
ropes. I think. Sue's the
Good
candy queen. I'm just a
I
chocolate
want
guy.
something. I want some candy now. I made French bread pizza tonight for dinner.
Nice.
Is bedtime the same in Saturday nights?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that means
Hang on.
goodbye, everybody.
What is that? Hang on. Let's hear about the French bread first. I wanna. You just
Oh, we
put
can
pizza
talk about
on
it
bread, or
backstage.
did you? Oh,
We
okay.
can
Well,
talk about it backstage. Yeah.
well,
We'll save it for a recipe night. It's really simple. You get French bread, you cut it in half, and then you make it like a pizza. You never
Oh,
had the
fuck yeah,
frozen
okay.
French bread
Yeah.
pizzas?
yeah, I've done that.
All right.
I
Good
do have
night,
a fun
everybody. We'll
fact,
see
but
you-
it's not
We
about
got
music.
pizza.
All right, fun fact. Fun fact. This for the end here.
It's I figured out tonight you can do cinnamon rolls in the air fryer.
Really? That's
Yeah.
more of a life hack.
Ooh.
That's more of a
Yeah.
life hack. Interesting.
Say,
That's
you still got to have the butter though in the cinnamon. That's the that's the part that's
I
bad
think
for
he's
your
talking
health,
about the
probably.
canned ones. I think he's talking about
Yeah.
the canned ones.
It was very
Oh,
doughboy.
like Pillsbury. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
We buy those quite often.
We'll see you next Saturday.